First, Cody, what's up, buddy? How we doing, brother? What's good, dude? Carlos! Carlos, it's happening, brother. Did you see it, man? We are going to have another World Cup with the best goalkeeper in the world. Did you see it, Carlos? It's happening, brother. If you're interested in Evos at the moment, not sure if you have the card, but the season Evo Pass Lefay looks insane in the new Evo. So I got done on like the last day of the season pass. I finished the Enzo Lefay. I think I had him done a little bit before that, but I was just not getting any XP. Wasn't really playing any games. Wasn't even claiming the stuff I had. So low-key freaked out and thought I missed him. But we ended up getting him. The issue I'm running into is I don't know if he's better than the Evo one I have. So I guess the question is, do we put that one in the Evo or do we put mine in the Evo? And which Evo are you talking about? But welcome, guys. We're going to have about a 2-hour stream tonight would be my guess. We're going to do the player pick FUT birthday. We're going to do the guarantee. We're going to do the max. We're going to do the 83-14s. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to be talking some football, man. Catching up with you guys. Having a good time. So if you do enjoy, do me a favor. Smack that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Let's get it. Which one is it called? The left wing one. Is there a name to it? Because I am not only colorblind, but I'm also blind when it comes to stuff on the menus. Cake catcher. Hey, yo. I got some cake you can catch. Does roofs fit that? Ooh. Gotta get that upgraded, man. Dude, there's so many cards I need to get upgraded. Is that Birthday Bonito? The left, okay. So it cost 125k. Okay, so they both fit it. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Carlos! Thank you for the re-up membership, brother. 46 months, dude. How many years is that? 46 months. Coming up on 4, right? Dude, what are we gonna do for our 4-year anniversary, Carlos? I think I'm gonna have to take you out to dinner or something, man. We'll have to figure that out. Anyways, we have a 5-star skill move, 4-star weak foot, and then a 4-star, 4-star. So he becomes 5-star, 5-star with that one. What does he do with this one? 5-star, 5-star as well. Ooh, I'm very tempted. I am very tempted, man. Low-key. Haven't thought about Evos in a minute. Might have to dabble. He does look pretty good in that Sunderland kit. Doing his Spider-Man celebration with that FUT birthday in the background. We can do an OnlyFans shootout? What does that even mean? What does that entail? I don't even want to think of it. Boys, anyways, we are making crazy coins, dude. I try to put more consumables in the club. I sell consumables when they go up in price. I put more in the club. They go up in price, we sell them. Even if they're not up in price, we're selling anchors. I got some to sell for 1k. We just sniped one for 300 coins a minute ago. They're going for 500, 550 plus almost instantly. They're now 600 plus, and you can sell them by basically 800 plus by the end of the hour. So we're going to keep picking up these. We're going to keep picking up shadows as well. We're going to pick up hunters. Can you still get hunters for 250? Or is that not a thing right now? Shadows you can still do for 450. No, I'm not playing Jolie today. No. You know what? Actually, Cody, you might be cooking. He's the best card I've seen. I would love to put Jolington into that SBC. Because you know what that would do? It'd make him a 91 rated, right? That would be fantastic fodder to put into the Sunderland team of the seasons that we'll be getting in a few months, right? Because no Newcastle card's going to get a team of the season. Maybe Granit Xhaka. Maybe I'd put Joelinton 91 rated into Granit Xhaka and see how that goes. I would consider that gold. Gold. Yeah, we'll pick up all these. We'll do this later, too. If you guys want to make the coins on these right now, we'll give you guys the coins. You get the gist. Same old, same old. We got packs. That's what you guys are here about. You don't want to see me make coins. You want to see me... you want to see me spend coins. I bet the second we hit... I got a max 88 FUT birthday guarantee. Bet it's going to be quality. The second I hit 25 mil, you guys are going to be like, all right, cool. Promo pack time. You won't spend 5 mil right now on promo packs. No balls. You won't do it. Carlos is going to be like 48 months. That's 48 mil you don't have to spend. Or 48,000 FIFA points. Your call. How are the player picks so far for Team 2? Any good pulls out of the player picks? We'll put all our winter provisions in packs today towards player picks. Everything in our club too. We're not going to worry about League SBCs at the second. We'll worry about that later. I guess we could do these first. Is it just golds? Yeah. Silver pack. Wait. Time out. Now that I'm thinking about it, I do not think I did my daily login yesterday. Please tell me I did not miss out on something if I miss a single day of daily login. Please tell me I'm not going to get punished for touching grass. Is that going to be a problem? I'm scared. Is it like a 90 plus guarantee at the end? Unbelievable. But welcome, guys. Hopefully you're doing well. Sunderland plays this weekend. Absolute scenes once they beat Brighton and get another 3 points. Put us at, what, 43 points? Relegation out of the picture then, baby. We're so close. So close yet so far. All right, first 4 of 10 player pick. Can we get any walkouts? Honestly, I would take anything that's not a dupe at this point. Here we go. Parma just scored 2 own goals in 3 minutes. Please tell me it was the same guy who scored the own goals as well. I want to see like a .01 foot mob score. I almost said footbin. It wasn't? So it's a team effort of just being crap. Yeah, we've seen players have like a 9.8 performance, I'm pretty sure, on FootMob. I'm curious who had the worst performance ever on FootMob. And what like classifies as it. Surely there's been a hat trick of own goals. Right? That has to be a thing. Ooh, Stupion. What a goal he scored, by the way. Derby winner. What a beautiful man. Kinski versus Atleti, baby, dude. Okay, what did you guys think of him getting subbed out? I mean, I understand the logic behind it. I just don't think he handled it well. Like, he aired him on his way out. Didn't console him. He started him to give him confidence. It wasn't just him that was doing poorly. But yeah. They got a lot bigger problems this season. Goalie's probably the least of their worries. To be fair, though, Champions League is one thing. Him in the championship would be an absolute baller. And that's what they're on pace for right now. Dude, how much do Team of the Weeks cost? We just got a double team of the week. Huh. It must be super cheap if they're handing them out. They were 12K earlier, probably 11K as people are opening packs for Team 2. Yeah. Could be a good investing. Okay, I'm doing it right now so I don't forget. Chat, everyone, if you haven't already, do your daily. Do not be like me and forget. Oh, probably shouldn't put in a League SBC card. My apologies. I'll put in an MLS one. How about that? We're not going to use those. Alright. Hopefully we only missed today. I don't think... Did I... I don't even know if I did my provisions the other day. We're really slacking. FUT birthday festivities. I don't think I'm going to do any of that too. Don't forget to do your daily 30 and 10 coin packs. I think I missed those the past 2 days. 6 day. Okay. Woo. Okay, we got time still. This isn't completely over. We just really can't forget too many more. If we forget too many more, we're in trouble. Alright, we're going right to the 10 coin packs right now and the 30 coin packs. Before we do anything else. We're going to rip instantly. Alright. 30. Where's the 10? Alright. Thank you, Carlos. Alright, dudes. We got the 10 coin Energizer pack. Let me know what you got in yours. Come on, EA. Could we get a walkout? Nope. Okay. That's fine. Understandable. It's only 10 coins. 83 in all dupes. Alright, let's go right into the next one. Alright, dudes, we have a 30 coin pack. Let me know the best thing you've ever gotten in one of these. I'm hoping for just a walkout. Come on. No walkout. What do we get, though? In 84. I guess I'll take a Lukaku. All that for 30 coins. Can't go too wrong. Lukaku. Okay. Got more provisions. We got more PPs. We're gonna pack something, man. I got a feeling. Who's the best one we can get in this promo? Team 2. Who's like the top of the barrel? You would be screaming. I would be screaming if I packed a walkout in general, but you would be crying tears of happiness. Sloppy guy? What's his rating? Oh, there's a Pina? Yo, we need the Pina. I need the Pina so I can flex her in my Team of the Year one. There's a Pedri as well. Okay. When do icon swaps go away? So it was a 90, Pedri and Pina are 92. Gotcha. If only the FUT birthday player pick was not just Team 1. Wait, maybe it's better that it's only Team 1. Maybe now that it's out of packs, we're going to have some crazy pull. Alright, let's do newest. Should we keep 82s? Maybe we save 82s. We do 81s and below. For the player picks. I have Team Leader Pedri, so don't want him. You will get whatever EA gives you. And you will accept it. I'm sick and tired of you entitled people who get these crazy pack pulls and then complain, oh, I got a dupe. Oh, mama, I got Mbappe team of the year and I got his gold card. What am I going to do? Can I show my team? Yeah. Bella, how's it going? Welcome. All right. This is our Sunderland team. Will be some... Oh, well, this isn't the Sunderland team. This is the menu grind team. We are going to be upgrading the Sunderland soon. I say that. Every time there's more Evos out, I'm like, this is the time I'm going to Evo. I didn't even finish Chris Rigg. He was supposed to get to a 90. And I had like 2 games left with him. 3 days left in 2 games. I didn't even have to win. I just had to play a game. I had to set my controller down and go. And you know what happened? I said, that's tomorrow's job. That's tomorrow's worry. We won't worry about that today. Tomorrow came. Guess who didn't come? My Evo. It never got finished. So, yeah. Hume could get a huge upgrade. Mukiele could get a huge upgrade. We need to get Big Boy Dan on something, man. I'm sick of seeing his inform. I need to see some sexy design. Maybe a FUT birthday on him would suit him. We'll see. Mbappe to Sunderland? Hey, you want to know a fun fact? Guess who's best friends with Sunderland's owner? I'll give you a hint. He's a Ballon d'Or winner. And a Champions League winner. You want to take a guess? And he's gone to Sunderland games in the past few years. I've put a lot of playstyles on my FUT birthday Valverde and packed, and I'm playing him right back as my midfield's crazy. That's sick, man. I want to correct something real quick. So I made a video talking about some of the negatives that I could think might come if EA started doing this every single promo. And what I mean by that is having promos without playstyle pluses. If it's truly the case that the playstyles and playstyle pluses are simply just for only FUT birthday, and this is a truly just like customize them this one time, and it goes back to normal, I honestly think it's actually a fantastic idea. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. There's some players that get screwed, and that part of my video that I talked about is still true. Like if you get yourself, you want to get yourself like a Ronaldo, and he's, let's say, 4 mil on the market. You're going to have to spend 4 mil and make that 4 mil untradeable. The thing is, though, most people probably have a Ronaldo or Messi Evo. I'll take a Harry Kane. Most people already probably have an existing Messi or Ronaldo Evo, or have packed one of his previous promo cards. So it really isn't the end of the world, but I feel like with my pack luck, I get all the mid-tier and crap ones. And so for like those, if I took my Rolfo, I was like, yeah, I'm going to put Rolfo with all the meta stuff that's meta right now. She'd probably be really good and fit into a lot of teams, but she's not the top of the top. You know what I mean? Spurs are looking for a new manager. Wait, did he get sacked? Did he get the bin? Is it official? I know just the guy they can call. His name is Mick Beale. Best manager ever. No, but they're looking. Remember the name, Mick Beale. Quality. Newcastle card. You kidding me? Quality manager. Benzema? No, Dembele. Dembele is best friends with Sunderland's owner and has come to Sunderland games. So it's not a crazy thought that at one point we could see, especially with all the French links that Sunderland ends up getting, we could have Dembele at some point in his career at Sunderland. Could you imagine that? Also, too, something that I realized, I'm going to Italy at the end of September, beginning of October. If Sunderland can somehow get a European spot, there is a non-zero chance that they could be playing Europa or Conference League in Italy when I'm in Italy. Do you know how insane that would be to watch European football with Sunderland while I'm on vacation in a country? If the timing ended up going and the season ends up going that way, that'd be the craziest thing ever. But I'll settle for Sunderland preseason. They're coming to the United States for the first time since, I think, 2022, 2023. So it's been a few years. They're going to Nashville to play Liverpool. So I'm seeing Sunderland play Liverpool in the United States. It's going to be so fun. July 25th. We got to figure out if there is going to be like open practices and stuff I can go to. If I can do like a vlog with Sunderland players. Oh, wait. Should I contact the club? Should I contact the club and see if I can get a media pass? I've seen them do it with other YouTubers the past few weeks. Should we set this up and say, hey, supporter in the United States, let's do a League SBC challenge. Who can complete League SBCs faster? Granit Xhaka or MumboElite? I've made $2 million this week. My Vieira win today helped me get to 10.5 mil. GG, brother. That's awesome, man. What are you going to do with all those coins? I think Sunderland's best chance would be to win the cup, to be honest. Cody, when I saw your name in chat today, I was genuinely excited. Because I feel like I haven't heard it from you from a few weeks. Why'd you have to do that, man? Right in the heart, man. Oh. Yeah. It'd be nice if Sunderland could do a cup run. It'd be a shame if they lost to a lower league team. That'd be awful, right? Nah, you're good. I'm joking. Yeah, no, that was a game I want to forget, man. I didn't watch. I was at church when it was happening, so I looked at the score. It was funny. My buddy's a City fan. Ooh, Holland. The Mike theory is undefeated. We just said the name City, and the City players spawn. Let's start talking FUT birthdays, guys. But no, so my buddy who goes to my church, actually two of my buddies who go to my church, one's a professional footballer. I was talking to him, and I introduced him to one of my other buddies who's a City fan. I'm like, guess who he supports? You'll never guess it. He's like, is it United? And I was like, worse. He's like, oh gosh. Is it Liverpool? I'm like, even worse. He's like, Newcastle? I'm like, appreciate it, but no. Think about it. And he finally got the City, and they connected over it. But as we were walking away, he's like, oh, when does Sunderland play? I'm like, they're actually playing right now. We play Port Vale, I think. He's like, oh, so you should be a few goals up. As I open FootMob as I'm walking out of the service, 1-0. I'm like, oh no. Mike Theory. I am buying Ronaldinho Pina birthday and Pedri birthday and birthday Pogba. That sounds amazing. I hope you have fun with them. If you enter the gates of hell, aka Weekend League, I wish you luck, brother. Do not let the demons get to you. And by demons, I mean the 10-year-olds with $400 controllers spamming the same skill moves with their meta team. Play 3-5-2? No. Go full haram ball. I wish custom tactics were as good as they used to be. You should be able to put every single player on the line. Like, I've seen people do that in... What game mode was it? It must have been Pro Clubs. I think they got a... Can you get a full team of 11 people in Pro Clubs? Or does it have to be drop-in to do? I think they got like as close to a full team as they could. And literally had everyone, after they went up a goal, just stand on the line and block shots. It was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Okay, low key, guys. Player picks are cooking right now. I don't know if you guys are looking. Low key kind of cold. You know what would be fun? Wait. Could we start doing Weekend League occasionally for you guys? But instead of me going for wins, I just play like scum of the earth. And then I quit before it can give them the win. Is it like halftime? If I quit at halftime and after it gives them the win, but before it doesn't? Like, can I just mess around if they have like a really meta team, waste their time, and then leave? And then get a message from them on PlayStation and say, they say to me like, absolute loser, F off. And I say, PlayStation team's not going to like that one, buddy. Enjoy your week vacation. Send the request. I'm pretty sure they use a bot to look at them too, so I'm pretty sure they would get at least a temp ban. It's just kind of like our community service of cleaning up Weekend League a little bit. It keeps you guys out of games with those people, and it gets them completely out of the gameplay for the weekend. Could work. Could work. You never know. You never know. Alright. Can we get a promo card from these player picks? Lord, I've seen what you've done for walkouts. Can we have Pina? Also, too, anybody pay attention to women's football recently? There was a transfer that happened that might have not made super big headlines, but for you Ultimate Team people, is going to be insane next year. Reeton is going to the MLS or the NWSL. My bad. Yeah. So you better have a starting team of Reeton, Trinity Rodman, and Sophia Smith. If you guys don't have those three women in your team to start, what are we doing? What is this starter team supposed to be? A bunch of gold commons, some silvers? Your favorite team? What, are you supposed to start a Sunderland Evo at the start of the year? Nah. I'm going to be on a cruise in Italy, hooking up a PlayStation randomly and trying that out. I'll be on the waters, sharks beneath me. It'll be like 200K at the start of the game. Good thing I will be making IRL vlogs on whiteboards showing you guys how to make coins at the start of the year. I'll take a break from my vacation. I'll be like, all right, guys, we are now in Sicily today. But that's not important. What is important is you want to make 100,000 coins. Here's how you're going to do that. We'll have the whiteboard behind me. You'll hear some Italian walk in and say something. I won't know what they're saying. I'm like, recording a video right here, sir. Please. You step away. Grazie. And then he steps away. I'm like, all right. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to take a silver common. 150 coins. They go for 200 by the end of the hour. You're going to mass bid on these. You're not going to sell them for 200. You're going to club stock for 150. If you get a duplicate, if you already have one in the club, you're going to sell the second one for 200 to 250 if you want 50 to 100 coins. But what we're going to do is we're going to wait for a daily SBC to come out. We're going to wait for marquee matchups. So when that does, SBC Solutions are going to shoot some cards to the moon. Some positions are going to go all crazy. And you're going to have 1 million coins within that first week. How does that sound? Would you like to be a millionaire? Would you like the sweatiest team at the start of the game? Congratulations. You now have it. And then I'm going to do some wager where if I lose my first weekend league, I have to jump off the ship. Never know. Might be the last video you ever see of me. Wait, I wonder how well I could live stream. Should I try doing like IRL live streams? Could be an idea. Could be something. Maybe not a good idea, but it's an idea. I'm not good at trading. You don't even have to be good at trading. We don't get League SBCs at the start of the game. I'm going to say something that sounds counterintuitive, but I mean it in the nice way to League SBCs. Not having League SBCs at the start of the game is one of the best things about the start of the game. Because it makes getting packs a lot harder and gives much more value to things that aren't usually League SBC cards. So that's where the silver common method becomes insane. That's where the silver rare method becomes insane. That's where BPM's always insane for different reasons throughout the year. But like, there's a lot of BPM traffic early on. It's about just getting the most amount of players, things that have value, and stacking. There's a reason we're top 100 every single year for club value. We go crazy. I think we got the top 10 this year. Maybe top 5. I can't remember how high we went. We got up there with the bots. Best in League Ones and Eredivisie. Lib and Suds will be the go-to. I have faith that Ooh! We got one, boys. Put it on the board. Our first team, too. And we forgot to add the other one. The guarantee that we opened up from Team 1. W, man. From my PP. Pause. Libs and Suds might not be a section. Okay. Even if they aren't, I feel like emotionally, we all have to invest in Lib and Suds. Or at least price fix them. But, I will say, if Brazilian League gets rights again, there's probably a better chance it would happen. Right? Aren't they getting the Brazilian League rights next year? Okay. When they show off the chem, like these things, what made them decide striker with a hawk, all 80 stats, and an English Real Madrid player? Also, too, I'm not being sexist and saying that's a woman's hair on the left. But why is it showing La Liga with clearly what is a woman on the left? Unless these are like two forms of maybe like David Beckham or something. But even that doesn't make sense. Like, this has been here since the start of the game and they haven't fixed it. EA, what are you doing? What are you doing? You know what would be fixed instantly, though? If there's anything wrong with a promo pack. If a promo pack gave you even the slightest bit of odds of packing something over what they wanted, within seconds, they'd have an official statement. They'd be like, we heard your complaints. We're dealing with the community feedback. We hear you. It's gone. The pack that gave you guaranteed Team of the Year with Messi, that everyone was getting within the first 5 to 10 minutes opening, instead of leaving it for everyone else to get, we're going to close it right now and admit we made a mistake. We're sorry. This pack had way better odds than we intended. We wanted to screw you. We wanted to sell you this pack so you'd spend FIFA points and get nothing in it. We apologize that you got something in it. That's what they're saying to you. And you just bend over and you take that every single year. Imagine that, dude. Imagine playing this game every single year, spending money on it, buying FIFA points as well, for a company that doesn't respect you. Unbelievable. Still gonna do it. Because I like it. I like football. I like the menus. If they take away League SBCs and they take away the menus, they take away my game sale. Most likely. That's probably my point. That's my dip. I know a lot of you guys are already like 1 foot out. As a content creator, if they take my content, I'm going. We're going to pivot. How to grind Weekend League. Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy MumboElite here. We're going to show you how to get unlimited Weekend League wins. Are you struggling with the meta? Try these rat tactics. Best thing ever. It's pronounced Bjorn, right? Bjorn. Bjorn. It's a sick name. We noticed we put Yamal in a section of the Team of the Year icon Wilson. So we took down the SBC. We know you submitted 10 89 rated teams and 5 90 rated teams for this SBC. But one of the sections had an unintended one, so we're going to make you redo all those other squads and not give you credit for them. It's the right thing to do. I feel like I'm slowly getting better. Beat some players in the last week I usually won. Something may be in the water. I low-key feel like playing a Weekend League game. I don't even know if I can qualify. I might have to hop into Div Rival. I might be back down to Div 8. I don't know how far they sent me because I barely played after last season we got there. But I feel like we could cook. I feel like we do low-key cook a little bit when we do play. We do a bunch of skill moves. We score fancy goals. We do toxic celebrations. Yeah, maybe we are actually built for Weekend League. Sounds like I'm very much the person I'm complaining about. Dude, what is in these player picks? Oh my goodness. Dude, I see someone's at a concert and they have a 3DS with them doing shiny hunting. That is beautiful. Another 85, we'll take that. Let's go. I was so pleased when Sunderland went up, and they went up twice. Rob, no. Rob, we're not doing this. No. No. You're not making Sunderland fans like you. You're Wrexham. Stay down there. We do not want Wrexham in the Premier League, all right? I know you're trying to sell tickets for the Sunderland-Wrexham match this summer. I get it. Do your thing. Market it. I understand the philosophy behind it. But you guys are doing things way differently. You're not the underdog you claim to be. The amount you spend. I'm sorry. Playing clubs lurking here? Got you, brother. All good. I'll just be touching my peepees. Gills. I'll let you guys know when we're doing the 83-14s as well. We'll get a little bit more fodder and clear out the Gold Center Club. But yeah, without a triple upgrade, honestly, I'm kind of happy we haven't gotten a FUT birthday crafting upgrade. It's been such a joy to sit here and do player picks for weeks now. It feels like we're slowly getting to that point of the year where the content creation side of packs becomes autopilot. Like, I feel like we've mastered League SBCs. We're getting coins. We're making coins in many different ways. We have provisions for extended time. Dailies are getting better and better. Now we just need exchanges, man. Let me make my 3,000 8220 packs. And I'll be happy. Realistically, though, if Tottenham got relegated, I'm genuinely curious what would happen with their loanees and the people they have at the club. Like, the people they have out on loan, I should say. Because they do have some talent out on loan. And what would that do to their price? I'm assuming people would be not sold as high of a price as they would be if they stayed up. But man, that's crazy to think about. Because what? They're technically considered a Big Six team. When was the last time we've seen a Big Six team relegated? Championship's not any better either. If you look at the bottom of the table, it's Leicester, West Ham, or West Brom, I mean. Pardon my French. It'll be West Ham next year. My bad. Both of them might go down. Sheffield United was down there for a while. Now it's just Wednesday with like -8 points still. Always beautiful to see that. It's like so much of the football world I feel like is dying. It's not as fun as it used to be at like the higher levels in a bunch of different places. But like if you look at the lower leagues, I feel like there's some sort of revival and crazy things happening that people don't notice as much. Like I feel like you're seeing more cup upsets of lower level teams versus Premier League teams. You're seeing the money not dry up in the championship, but get more spread out. You're seeing people recruit better out of League One. You're seeing loans with options to buy for good money, resell them for good money, and reinvest in. That Prem money is making its way now down the pyramid quite a bit. Like, it's pretty common. Like, I'll use, like, Stoke as an example, but you can pick any team in the championship. You probably have at least multiple players from most of the clubs in the championship that play for their national team. Obviously not the England ones or like the France ones, but a lot of them play for countries where it's like, yeah, they'll ball out at the World Cup. Like, I can't remember which South Korean balled out along Son last World Cup, but he was playing in the championship and he still is. Was it Pike? It might have been Pike. There's a ton of South Korea. There's a ton of South Korea talent, and there's a ton of Japanese talent in the championship. Australian talent as well. I really wish Nectar would have stayed. He's technically not, well, he's still Australian, but he changed his country to Greece, and he's now playing for the Greece national team, and he's now in the MLS. What's up, Mumbo? How are we doing today? I'm doing amazing, brother. The question is, how are you doing today, my man? Spamming player picks right now, getting a ton of walkouts. Got a FUT birthday from one. We're going to do the 8314 soon. Just chilling, man. Trying to get one of those big dogs, but they're not dropping right now. Alright, I'm going to start taking 83s over an 8. We should take an 83 over an 82. If the 83 is a dupe. That's still stupid if I don't. Chill, my man. Just grinding along with you? Heck yeah, dude. I'm glad to see there's people still grinding the game. Because, like, I know for me, I'm always grinding no matter what. That's what she said. But, like, the grind changes. If it's League SBCs to, like, an infinite degree, we cut back and we reevaluate and adjust accordingly. But like in terms of like grinding this game, I don't know about you guys, I still find it so fun. For limited time, I'll say, like I'll hit an hour and a half, 2 hour mark, and I'll be like, all right, I'm good for today. In the past, it might have been like, oh, let me take care of the content for tomorrow. Let's get ready. Let's get a grind started. Nope. Let tomorrow's problems be tomorrow's problems. We're good. Let's go. Let's go play some Pokemon. Let's go the gym. Let's do what we want to do. Road to Pug. How much is Pugba? I may consider. I may take a look at that. We might have to check to see if we have the facilities for that. Yeah. It's the idea that counts, right? Maybe we don't need them. We have chem style money. We could max out our credit card right now. We could take a loan out on we could do a money line with what we have in our club worth of consumables. Take out a second mortgage. EA won't mind. Yeah, it does remind me of that flashback. We don't need to buy them. We're going to pack them. Mike theory is a real thing. We've been saying Pugba's name quite a bit, so we'll pack them soon. Don't worry about it. All right, you guys ready for some 8314s? I think we've gone long enough. Let's get it. Boom, 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 boom. All right, do we have any dupe team of the weeks? We do not. Sadly. Hopefully you can get something out of these, man. I look forward to these every single day. And I tell myself every single time, it's gonna be different this time. They're gonna be worth it. I will get something of value. And so far, every single time, I've been disappointed. But today is a different day. Today, it's actually going to happen. Alright, let's do them all at the same time. Pop that in. Watch me accidentally put my Team the European in SBC. And then we pack her other version. I won't mind that. Little transfer. I'll tell you what. EA, if you give me Pugba. If you allow me to pack Pugba first owner. I will get rid of my Pina. Do we have a deal, EA? I know there's an employee listening right now. There's always one. Including me. Do we have a deal? You don't have to type it in chat. You can just send me an email. Or text confirmation. Oh. Yeah, they said we do. Sweet. Alright. Cool, boys. EA gave us the green light. Let's get it. Alright. We'll record this just in case something happens. Gotta get the YouTube boys ready. Alright, dudes. We have the 8314. Let me know what you got in yours. Come on, EA. No FUT birthday, but we do have a team of the week. 87 as well. Rodrigo. Nice. Some 86s. I feel like that's better than normal. It's a decent one. We'll take it. Come on, EA. 83-14. There we go. We got one, but who do we get? Oh, imagine it's Pogba. Oh, my gosh. Dude, we just made that deal with EA for Pogba. Could you imagine if he popped out? Oh! Bro, I got scared for a second. I thought I had to get rid of my Pina. There was a chance. But it's a Fudala. Never heard of Fudala. That's a sick name, though. Will I be using her at all? Absolutely. She'll make fantastic fodder. But another one on the board. Boom, another 87 as well. I feel like EA's putting more weight to these. Dude, I literally thought for split second, I'm like, wait a second. Those stats look like a midfielder. The Japanese woman was the first card. It's not the one. I low-key thought EA was going to do me dirty like that. I mean, I say do me dirty. Like I wouldn't be happy to have a first owner Pogba and get rid of a Pina I never play with. All right, now we're back to reality at 86. Yeah, screw you, EA. Awesome, dudes. That was a fun time. What's the saying the kids say? We got shafted? Is that the proper terminology? Alright. We do have the FUT birthday player picks still. So we'll have some more there. We're going to build up some more fodder as well. We still have 1,500 small rare gold player packs too, by the way. Just sitting there, waiting to be opened. Talisca. Nice. Alright, do we miss any, nothing yet. What player picks for you? Nah, nothing's enticing yet. Guess we could do our daily gold. Imagine we get Pogba out of that. If I got Pogba out of that, I just wouldn't take the pack. It wouldn't count then. So we technically didn't pack him if we didn't get him. Okay, let's see. We have... What do we need fodder-wise? Team of the week in an 85 squad, an 86 squad, and an 87 squad. So, we're starting to get some dupes. Yeah, we're good. We got this. How much? Wait, how much can we actually get away with putting in? That's still an 87. All right, 90, 89, 87, 86 is saved. Can we save an 85? We can. Save another 86? No, we can't. That's the line. Awesome. Pop that in. Deal dupe storage. Now we go for the 86. Was busy with midterms this past week. Did you get any crazy first week B-Day cards? No, I think Rolfo was my best pull. Yeah, not gonna lie. I'm kind of... It's not that I'm done with FUT Birthday. I'm just kind of... I'm so committed now to the consumable thing that I'm more focused on fluctuation trading and long-term stocking than I am really caring about if I pack things now. Because, like, my mindset is, cool, I'll pack something. Am I ever really going to play with it? So that's, like, kind of why we do... Now it's like a maximum. I'll do a maximum of maybe, let's say 25 League SBC runs a day, but most days the average is closer to... Ooh, can we get away with an 85? Ooh, hold on. No, we can't. Shoot. Average is probably closer to 10. Would be my guess. Maybe when we get exchanges, we'll go crazy again. I mean, I say that. I have 1,500 packs I could rip, so... Who is Doug McIntyre? He has Timothy Way as a center back for the World Cup. What? I could see like a right wing back. But a center back? That's crazy, dude. I've officially seen it all. He has a better chance of being the next president of Liberia, like his dad, than he does of playing center back. That's for sure. Alright, Herbert keeps 86s. Checking a bunch of 84s. We'll get plenty more 85s for provisions. We don't have to worry about if we have to submit some in right now. Alright, perfect. Alright, you guys ready? We are about to have every negative thing we said to EA be completely revoked with this one pack pull. Alright, dudes, we have the 89 plus FUT birthday team 1 player pick. Let me know what you got in yours. Come on, EA. Pretty please. Renard. Ooh. Inaki. Renard, I feel like you could make pretty decent. Any W's in here? Probably Renard, right? I mean, rating-wise, obvious choice, but I feel like Inaki, you can make some sick card too. Alright, I'm gonna take Renard. What should she go for? She's like 30k. Of course. Why did I even bother, man? Alright, more peepees. Let's open our provisions packs as well. Alright, let's do max of... Should probably still do max of 81. We'll still do all. Alright, cold. 3 commons. 3 rares. We have more rares than commons. Beautiful. Another walkout. Let's go. Alright, we are ignoring position. Here we go, Gertruda. Perfect. Take another 84. Yikes, dude. Sunderland Twitter is getting flamed right now. Something went down. Wasn't me, I'll tell you that. I do not post. I just watch. I'll take another 81. Gotta be one of the craziest podcast quotes of all time. Get that man back to rehab. Lamar Odom says Kobe visited him in a dream. He looked back at me and said, "Hello. The afterlife is not what people make it up to be." Nice, Lamar. Mendy, let's go, boys. Cold. We love a good Mendy. You keep up with the NBA at all? I saw a little bit. I'm a Milwaukee Bucks fan because I'm from Wisconsin. I watch a little more probably college basketball than NBA, but I saw what's-his-face broke the Kobe's record, or Kobe's second place record. 83 points. That's crazy. Crazy, man. Yeah, I always forget the NBA's on when it's not the playoffs. I got more into NFL this year. I mean, I've always been a Packers fan. I grew up watching the Seattle Seahawks because my aunt's from Seattle, but I watched just in general a lot more American football this year. But in general, I'd still say the sport I watch the most is actual football. By far. Watch every Sunderland game. I try to watch a decent amount of the championship whenever it's on. Champions League, Europa, Conference, all on Paramount. Watch as many Prem games as I can. I would watch more Serie A. I just can't be bothered, man. I don't know what it is. Like, I see La Liga games are on and Serie A games are on. And they're more American friendly when it comes to the times. It's not like I have to wake up at 5 a.m. like sometimes I do for the Prem. But like I'm just not moved. Even like AC Milan, I love AC Milan from my childhood, don't get me wrong. But like when people ask like, do I support Sunderland? Because they've seen me do like RTGs and stuff in the past with like AC Milan. And like, yeah, growing up I watched AC Milan, but like literally I cannot bring myself to watch AC Milan games for the most part. The way I can watch Sunderland games. There's just a love there for Sunderland that I don't have elsewhere. Like, I remember that during League One times. It's like I was watching League One football. I was watching low-end championship football week in, week out. But I couldn't bring myself to watch Serie A for some reason. Yeah, not gonna lie, NBA going downhill in my opinion. I'm sadly a Clippers fan, but they've been doing alright so far. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know. The NBA is just, the NBA can be entertaining if you really are into the sport, kind of like football. You can see a lot of like playmakers that are highly underrated when it comes to like their passing. There's a lot of overlap between like, if you look at football analytics versus basketball analytics, but in this case, like NBA, a lot of like the best passers or people who are really into passing have a history of either watching football or love football. And they say they get inspiration from that. So that is fun. But yeah, for the most part, it's just, I feel like it's not as entertaining as it used to be. And then when LeBron eventually retires, I mean, you'll still have Wemby in the league. It's not like there's going to be no one. You'll still have Luka. But yeah. It's not like when I was a kid. The Bucks are actually decent half the time. I loved watching the NBA when the Milwaukee Bucks would lose and they'd be down. They'd have like 50 points and it'd be 120 the other team would have, and it'd be the third quarter. Or like growing up watching MLB, I'm a huge Milwaukee Brewers fan and they're doing pretty well most years now. But I remember the days of like Ricky Weeks. Oh man, Prince Fielder. Oh, Big Hoss Prince Fielder, man. I miss that guy so much. He would just eat. He would eat a lot of food, hit super far home runs, and run super fast, and then get out of breath. Dub take. Serie A hasn't hit as great as it used to. Yeah. Like, think of what the Serie A used to be, and think of what it is now. That's the frustrating part. Like, give us the Maldinis. Give us the slide. I'll be honest, I think part of it's just the way the football game has gone. Like, it's gone more away from, like, hard-hitting center backs or defenders in general. I feel like with VAR and just people coordinating more in the VAR teams as well for, like, potential red card checks, Pepe and Ramos would never have survived during that time. If we're going to La Liga too. Just like talking about like those OG teams. Like, part of the reason those were so fun to watch and they were so good is because like part of the art of being a good center back was getting away with a lot of those calls. Doing little like hitting their ankle, scraping them, kicking them, trying to get away with doing it. But now it's like you can't get away with anything, so it takes that whole dynamic away. Like, I'm trying to think. Are attackers afraid of any defenders nowadays? Maybe you could say, like, it's difficult to come against this person because they always seem to defend well. But I'm not really hearing anymore of people, like, deathly afraid that someone's going to kill them. Like it used to be. Peak Barclays, peak La Liga, peak Serie A. Oof. Back in the OG Mayo, Brandon Knight days. Ooh! Cold. Yeah, I don't know how much of that is like getting older too. Like when you're a kid, you see the world through such a limited lens. So it's like sports are a lot of the time now an escape. When you're a kid, sports for a lot of people were just like that thing you looked forward to. And honestly, you didn't even care how good the players were, the teams. Everyone had their favorite players in teams. You just enjoyed watching. Like I said, with like baseball specifically, because I grew up and I played a bunch of soccer, but I also played a lot of competitive baseball. And dude, if we didn't have a travel tournament, I was watching every Milwaukee Brewers game. Back when the Cardinals were just dominant. Back when Pujols was still there. The prime of his career. Back in the good old days of performance-enhancing drugs. That's another thing, too. When it comes to the Olympics, obviously there's things you can and can't do. But when it came to MLB, dude, I'm sorry. I want my MLB players shooting up. I want them to have large arms. I want them hitting 500-yard home runs. That is going to be so much more entertaining. Give me those home run derbies back. Beautiful. Not even just like performance enhancing drugs. I love when there's just like a very obese baseball player who plays first base. That's why I love Prince Fielder. Like Prince Fielder would hustle hard. Like I still don't know how he was able to run as much as he did with how big of a body he had. He hit an inside the park home run as well. He ran all the bases. I believe it was against Minnesota in their dome stadium. He hit it off the ceiling and got an inside the park home run. But dude, that man was just hauling. And he never had to lose weight. He could play first base just fine. If he got hungry, he'd literally like go eat food from the sideline. That was an actual thing that happened. But yeah, he would just hit bombs. You put it anywhere in the strike zone, he steps back and just clunks it. Speaking of Olympics, though, did anyone watch the Winter Olympics? That was fun. I'm super excited for Summer Olympics, though. I love track and field so much. World Cup coming. Oof. Can't wait for that, too. Sunderland preseason. Guys, life is good. You ever just realize how many good things happen in life? It's amazing, man. Endless content, endless entertainment, endless possibilities, and yet we still find ourselves bored at times. In other times, we find ourselves on the menus of an EAFC26 game that's completely dead. But we continue. We grind, nonetheless. Because if we don't open the player picks, who else is? It's no longer who's going to carry the boats. It's who's going to open the player picks. Also, too, I would love to. I know we did the wager with you guys. If I didn't get to 1,500 packs, I was going to have to do a half marathon on stream on the walking pad. I would still, like, wager or not. We could do another wager to try to hit it. I would love to try to do a half marathon on the walking pad in a live stream. I've done a marathon in a day. with steps. But that'd be cool to do a half marathon on stream because it'd be a decent bit of time. It wouldn't be quick. Like, you can stretch 24 hours out pretty well if you have like an 8-hour workday when you're on the walking pad for most of it. A 3 to 4 hour stream, you're on it. Then you're working out in the gym, you're going for a run and things like that. You can get the steps easily, but limiting it to like a weekend stream, like on a Saturday, and you're just like going crazy for like 8 to 10 hours. Put it to 3.0. We might have to get a new walking pad, dude. Ours is like 3 years old now. Ours is older than our gaming chair. I still remember. Do you guys remember the sponsorship we got for... I can't remember the company. It was a Chinese gaming chair. They sent me a $500 gaming chair to have me review it, but they gave me nothing to outline the review with. They just gave me the chair, and they said, enjoy. I was like, all right. Well, if you don't have a script for me to do, you're not forcing me to do it. I don't know if I'm going to actually use this chair. This one was like new at the time. I'm like, do we just keep it until this one breaks? And then I was like, wait a second, the chair's like $500. You could probably sell it, right? How to make unlimited money. Get a sponsorship. Make money off the sponsorship. Rinse and repeat. Ronaldo, let's go. Gold. And then you have Manscaped. That one didn't go as planned. Still have their products in their shirt in my closet, but we're us and Manscaped aren't on speaking terms. They were not even just me. They were not happy with the FIFA community. That marketing outreach they did not have the effect they thought they did. I remember I was in a marketing call with one of the guys, and I wasn't trying to turn down the sponsorship, but I was trying to understand what they were pushing. I'm like, wait, hold on, tell. I'm like, listen, what is the reason you guys are trying to market to like the FIFA community? They're like, oh, we're trying to get into gaming content. We feel like there's a niche that's not currently being marketed. I'm like, you do realize, especially for like the pack opening content, it's mainly children, right? Like, children watch pack opening content. You want to sell a ball trimmer to a bunch of underage kids? Are you hearing yourself? Does this sound like a good idea? I don't think this is going to make sales. Well, we're going to try regardless. Okay. I'm telling you right now, it's not going to happen. We'll send you the products and we'll give you the script. We'll have you run it by it. All right, here's the script. Is that good? Yeah, looks good. We'll run analytics for the next month on your sales, and we'll see a month from now how you do. And if it goes well, we'll have a full-time partnership. Guess what happened? No full-time partnership. I sent them an email back. I'm like, hey, did you take a look at the analytics? Got completely aired. Didn't even send me a response back. That dude sent me multiple emails to get my attention. He said, hey, we want to work with you. But then when it came to actually following through, my man dipped. I'm pretty sure he got fired too. Look, I think it was his idea to get into the gaming community. So I think he took the L there. Another walkout. We got Wirtz. Come on. But yeah, man. The sponsorship space in the FIFA community is the weirdest thing, because it's like, you'll have people who, like, rightfully so. I feel like I'm in this camp. I am not personally the biggest fan of coin sponsorships, especially to children. Not because it's like a gambling thing or whatever, but I don't like the coin sponsorships because I feel like a lot of children don't understand you can get banned for selling coins. Even if the U7 bias and these sites say like it's 100% safe, there's obviously always the chance EA can ban you. So that for the longest time always made me uncomfortable trying to promote them. But then also too, you'd have the times where it's like our account was solely based on first owner, grinding the menus, and spending zero money on the game. So if I'm spending zero money on the game, it realistically makes sense. It's like, hey, we're promoting to not spend FIFA points, and we're promoting to not buy FC coins. We probably shouldn't have a sponsorship that's paying us to promote selling FC coins then. But it's like nowadays, I probably wouldn't be opposed to a sponsorship like that because I feel like content-wise, we're out of that niche a little bit. But in terms of like the offers nowadays for contracts and just kind of deals in that space, completely different than how it used to be. Back in the day, people were making like tens of thousands of dollars a month. Some were making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. It was crazy money. Back in the glory days of FIFA. I still feel like at some point we might have a resurgence, man. I don't know. I feel like football's too big of a sport. And EA's too big of a company to completely fail. I don't know how they're going to turn it around. I don't know when they're going to turn it around. I don't know what that's going to look like, but I got a feeling something's going to happen at some point. And you'll have kind of the Call of Duty equivalent of Warzone. Like Call of Duty multiplayers and zombies have just in general fallen off over the years. As much as I don't like to admit it. But like Warzone, the amount of people who play is crazy. I bet with EA's open world idea for, was it next game? Is it FC27 they're going to have the open world? If they implement that, I wouldn't be surprised if that is like a free to play feature. And then it gets people to buy the game through that. Or they buy FIFA points through that. How that would make the game better? I have no idea. But maybe if EA makes another few $1 billion, they can come up with some ideas. Or, worst case scenario, maybe we apply to work at EA. As much as you guys joke about me being an EA employee, maybe we just go work for EA. And we come up with like the best League SBC and menu grind ever. And then I completely turn on you guys. I take them completely away. I say, I know this community inside out. I know these people are desperate. I know most of these people use Pale Tools. Let's ban them. If they use Pale Tools, let's get them off the site. Completely. Make them have to buy the game again on a new account. Could you imagine? Oof. Only man who can save Spurs now. Not even he can save Spurs. It's too late. The inevitable's happening. Wait, hold on. Realistically, how many points can Spurs get soon? Here's what. Are they in relegation zone right now, or are they just right above it? Is West Ham still in there? By the way, who plays tomorrow outside of Sunderland? Oh, it's all late. It's all late games tomorrow? Interesting. So we have Burnley, Bournemouth, Sunderland, Brighton, Arsenal, Everton, Chelsea, Newcastle, West Ham City. Then Sunday we have Crystal Palace, Leeds, United, Aston Villa, Nottingham Forest, Fulham. Then Liverpool, Tottenham. Ooh, boys. Let's see. -7 goal differential, so it's not the worst for them. They have the worst form by far. But West Ham and Nottingham Forest are just a point away from tying them for points. So relegation isn't far off. Burnley has 19. Burnley and Wolves, I think, for sure go down. I don't think there's any return for them. No matter how many late wins Wolves pulls off now. It's too late. They're crap for too much of the season. Leeds will have, I feel like, enough form. They're in this scary danger area still. They're still not completely out of it, but I feel like they'll do just well enough to stay above. Sunderland, obviously, I want to stay up, but I think the teams that all have 40-plus points right now, if you look at the strength of their schedules, Sunderland included, but just like the sheer amount of teams that still have to play each other at the bottom half of the table, even if one team moves a little bit up, the other team's moving a little bit down. So like your Fulhams, your Newcastles, your Crystal Palaces, your Brightons, your Leeds. I mean, I could even say Tottenham for that too when it comes to them, Nottingham Forest. If those type of teams play each other, if they're all getting 0 points or 1 point out of it with the occasional 3 points, they're not going above the average of a plus point a game that the mid-table is. Like, if you look at mid-table form, Bournemouth has not lost in their last 5 at least. They have 4 draws and a win. Fulham's won 2 out of their last 5, lost the other 3. That's 6 points out of 5. If you look at Sunderland, even though they lost 3 in a row and only won 1 of their last 5, they still have 4 points in the last 2 games. So it's like, even if form's not the best, Sunderland wins on the road at Leeds. Boom. More points there that they just got. Now they have a out-of-form Brighton at home for a team that has a really good home record. We'll see what happens. Sunderland's still coming back from injury. I'm not confident Sunderland will win. People have been saying Sunderland should easily beat Brighton because Brighton's not been good this season. I don't think it's going to be as easy as people make it out to seem. It will be a very difficult game. Brighton will want something. Gruda. Is Gruda playing? Where's Gruda? Did Gruda get a move? Oh, he's in the Bundesliga now on loan. That's right. Forgot about that. Yeah, we'll see, I guess. All right, pop those in. I feel like we have so many player picks left to make, guys. And then we still have all the winter provisions from today. This is wild. Dude, the walkout rate's insane, too. So many walkouts. Lovely. Lovely. A certain Sunday roast lover this Friday evening. I don't get it. That's some UK thing. All-timer on the Bird app. Wait, was there another thing I missed on Sunderland Twitter? Would never drink again, I can't lie. Posting that video is criminal. Officially crossed 1 million views. Hate to be her at the moment. Generally don't know what I do. I've put a story on my Snapchat by accident, so I think that's what happened. Surely this stops you getting jobs and meeting people. Wait, I haven't listened to the video. What did she do? When I seen that video, I was like, WTF, genuinely couldn't believe what I was seeing. I didn't know what to expect, but it wasn't that. But I gotta see this video. Hold on, hold on. Did she say something? Oh! Bro, she's cooked. She is cooked, GG. Yeah, she's gone. Bye-bye. Yikes, dude. Yikes, man. Some Sunderland chick on Twitter posted on her Snapchat story when she was out drinking, her saying the hard R and slurring on the streets of Sunderland. 1 million+ views, yeah. GG. This is why you can't Evo silver icons now. Easily a 2 mil card. Oh, is that what a Eusebio would look like if you could do them? That's crazy. Dude, they should allow us to make crazy Evos with the silver icons. Why not? Let us do it. Let us have fun. Remember when they wheeled this kid around like he was part of the circus? Was that the guy in front of the boat? Dude, he's so sick of doing it. Dude, he's so tired. Let him sleep. He has enough money to retire. He doesn't need to do it anymore. Let him go. Just let him go. It's over. It was fun while it lasted. I'm gonna prank Shiny Charmander when I finally get one. Day 1. Day 2. Day 100. Day 817. Yeah, as much as I would love to shiny hunt, especially on a IRL copy, if I'm not using an emulator, I just can't take it, man. I gotta speed up. $86. Let's go. They're in form too. Another game, another height picture, and another 0 minutes match day. God, when will this humiliation ritual end? Giorena, as crazy as it sounds, may not make the World Cup squad. We're not even talking about starting. Giorena may not be in a United States jersey for the World Cup. And it's not because of his parents this time. That's wild. Low key, though, I hate to say it, I'm not the biggest Leeds fan. I love Leeds supporters. Not the biggest Leeds fan when we play them. They got a great team. Brendan Aronson, absolute baller. Brendan Aronson clears Giorena. Brendan Aronson has drops of form and people give him a hard time. Anytime Giorena has a drop of form, there's always an excuse. It's this, it's that. He's back from injury. It's the team he's playing on. Dortmund doesn't do this. McGladbach doesn't do this. Like, whatever excuse you want to give, he gets. Might be over. With Weston McKennie being able to play anywhere too. Where do you play Pulisic? Where do you play McKennie? Are you playing Aronson? Are you playing the best striker in the championship? Not talking Josh Sargent. Are you playing the man himself? Coventry legend. Dude, there's going to be so many attacking options. Haji Wright's an absolute baller. So many people in form. Pulisic, Timothy Weah, McKennie. Who else we got? Oh! Only the best striker that the U.S. has in red hot form in Champions League as another option. Balogun will probably get it 100%. So the question becomes, who's the midfield then? Who does U.S. play in the midfield? Because defense, like, for center backs, you probably have Chris Richards. Can't believe you put Tim Weah. That's wild. But no, you have Chris Richards. Tim Ream's gonna, whether you like it or not, Tim Ream will be at the World Cup and he'll play. You have Mark McKenzie. You have Miles Robinson, Tristan Blackman, Cameron Carter-Vickers, Austin Trusty, Walker Zimmerman. As much as I do not like Walker Zimmerman, he gives me PTSD anytime I see him play football. He will be on that World Cup squad. Potentially. Just making that last spot. But yeah, if you have that as the defenders, you're playing a left back, you're playing a right back. You'll have Dest on the right side one way or another. If it's a back three, he'll be a wing back. If it's a back three, you'll have Antoine as a wing back as well. Jedi will be on that left side. You have Tyler Adams in the midfield if he's healthy. But even like you have an issue in the midfield for US because you have so many people in form too. Again, where does Weston McKennie fit in? Do you play him at right mid? Do you play him at center mid? Do you play him at cam? Do you play him as a center forward? Do you play him at striker? Do you play him on the wing? Do you play him more defensive? Do you play him alongside Tyler Adams? So many choices. That is a good problem for the US to have. I will say that. If there were one issue to have going into the World Cup, it should be that. I think we'll win the group, win the round of 16, and then lose right after that. Would be my guess. Will Madison go back to his boyhood club this summer and be Coventry's marquee signing when they're promoted? Could you imagine Tottenham going down? Coventry coming up. Anytime a new championship team comes up, Sunderland included, in my head, I physically can't. It makes no sense, the signings they make. Mathematically, it makes perfect sense. Sunderland was in a great financial position. They had money to spend. Out of all the newly promoted teams, they had the most they could spend, and they still have like 100 mil they theoretically could spend outside of any sales. But past that, man. Like, if Coventry goes up, Coventry spends a bit. Coventry's had some sales as well, but they also have a decent squad. They're not parachute payment either, so it's like their wages aren't probably insane. They could probably have a decent room for signings, and some of those frees that are coming up, you could look at someone like Harry Maguire. That'd be a baller. Sensi's coming, right? I don't think Bournemouth signed Sensi again. He'll be on a free. I can't believe Sunderland got Ronaldo on a free. Ronaldo Mandava is baller of a left back, and he still has like another 5 years left in his tank. Dude's like pushing 40. He could play till he was 50. He's the Thiago Silva of the left backs. Yeah, Coventry's looking good. It'd be interesting if Burrow goes up, what Burrow would buy. I'd love a new three. If it could be Coventry and Burrow through automatics and then Millwall playoffs, I think that would be the best Prem possible in terms of enjoyment factor. I don't want to see Wrexham. I don't want to see Southampton sneak in. Ipswich I'd be fine with because I feel like they do better the next time around. I think they learned from last time just buying championship talent. But I don't think they'll have as much to spend, so they'll still struggle. And also, too, you got to remember, if Burnley goes down, Wolves goes down, depending who's the third to go down, you'll have some quality teams that will be above relegation that will kind of push you in. Like, there's still going to be games that are winnable, but in general, there's still not going to be really easy games. Well, we'll see. We shall see. He's 100% seen it. Why are people saying Haaland got a haircut? And then he posted a photo of him not having a haircut. Dude, have you guys seen the Sidemen with Haaland this past week? That was a pretty good watch. I don't think I've watched a Sidemen video in like a year and a half. That was a good one. Nothing against them, they don't pop up in my feed. Fofana. How old is Fofana? Ooh, it's Rash. Dzeko's writing one of the most beautiful stories in football. Schalke, 39 years old, the Bosnian striker joined Schalke for a $1 million deal until the end of the season with one clear mission. Helped the club return to the Bundesliga. His impact has been incredible. 5 goals, 3 assists in just 7 games, contributing to 8 goals to help Schalke climb the table to the top of Bundesliga 2 this month. He turns 40 and he's chasing something special, bringing one of Germany's biggest clubs back to the Bundesliga. EA done Joe Bellingham dirty? In what way? Did he have a good performance and he got left out or something? Or what? Dude, speaking about Schalke, Dzeko's not even Schalke's best signing. Deadline day, they got the best center attacking mid in the world. Adil Ashish from Sunderland. Oh, wait. He has a FUT birthday card? Or he didn't get one and he should have? Wait. Is Jobin Pax not even realize it? Hold on. I need to pay more attention to this game. Wait, how have they done him dirty? It looks like a pretty good card for a silver player. Is it not? He's 6'3". He's going to be a monster. Already has good physicality. You put on some meta playstyles and playstyle pluses. I feel like you're cooking with that, man. What would you improve on the card in terms of just base stats, or is it pay more attention to this game? Oh, are we echoing? Don't want that. Positions, CDM cam, center mid, holding, half winger, holding, box to box, playmaker, shadow striker. Yeah, I don't feel like that's bad. People will say his price is only 500K because his name. If it wasn't his name, he wouldn't be worth that much. That's what they said anytime he was at Sunderland. It got very frustrating. People with zero ball knowledge. No one who will actually watch him play football. Oh, his brother's name. And then they give him 2 seconds in the Bundesliga and they're like, see, he's a flop. And then what do you know? You actually give him play time. You actually let him play in his position. And boom. Instant return on the investment. Maybe not instant return. That's a stretch. He's worth the money. If you tried using FUT Genie, I use FUT GG mainly, I feel like. What, oh wait, is FUT Genie another, like, Pale Tools? I have not used that. I am, how do I'm a ride or die Pale Tools, alright? Pale Tools has gotten us hundreds of thousands of views on the channel for tutorials and methods and all that fun stuff. We cannot turn our back on Pale Tools that have helped us climb the SEO ranks. Okay? Yeah, auto-completes a whole run in seconds. Yeah, I've heard of people doing both of them, like min-maxing each where it makes sense. I just think in terms of the sheer ability for Pale Tools, you to like gray out what you have in your club and just club stock. Doing that and then probably hopping into FUT Genie is the way to go. But honestly, like if your Pale Tools templates are good enough, even if it can be instantly done on FUT Genie, you're going to run into it where you can only do it like 3, 4, 5 times maybe before you need more cards anyways. So though it gets it done instantly, you then have to go back. So pros and cons for sure. We by the way, we need to do an updated Pale Tools video. We need to make one on some of their newer versions. Go through kind of like newer content that comes out, how I'd recommend making it, how much time it saves you. Because I feel like we're at that weird part of the game where, ironically, as much as people think this game's dead, I feel like a lot of people have started coming back for FUT Birthday. For better or for worse, people are coming back. Numbers are probably up a bit in terms of the player base. And then I'm curious when Team of the Year starts. Is Team of the Year the end of April? Because it's before the season ends, right? Then we have World Cup this summer coming, so we'll have modes for that. Promos too. Oof. We're going to be eating, boys. Eating all the way to Italy. Still can't believe I'm going to miss basically the start of the next game. The best reason to miss it. It'll be nice to have a break too. Gouler. Locatelli. Ooh. Bueno. Locatelli. Forza Locatelli. Mi mala. What's some Italian slang I should learn so I sound cool when I'm over there? How do you say 6'7" in Italian? I'll have to look it up later. Oh dear. Oh dear's right. She's cooked. Her employer saw it. Sunderland Twitter saw it. The world saw it. It's GG's, boys. Boom, 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 boom. Darwin Núñez. Wait. Ronaldo, who plays for Sunderland. Vanat, who almost signed for Sunderland. And then where's the other one? Where did I put him? Oh, he's right there. The goalkeeper that almost signed for Sunderland, but he went to the Saudi League instead. Bolka. Yeah, dude, I remember when this broke. This was the one that it didn't stress me out the most. Petrovic did a little bit. I got Crespo and Company from an 81 plus pack. Nice, dude. GG, how you doing today, Atomic? JD, what's up, buddy? Who is cooked? I just joined. There's a chick on Sunderland Twitter who... I don't know if you'd call her an e-girl, but, like... She essentially would use her looks to gain a lot of attention on Sunderland Twitter. She was out drinking and posted on her Snap story her saying the hard R. And she physically posted the story while she was drunk. And then it spread all on Twitter. It has over 1 million views. So it sounds like she lost her job. Lost all her followers. She's cooked, dude. She's cooked. But no, this man... I remember I was at my aunt and uncle's cabin. Middle of nowhere. Up north, Wisconsin. It was beautiful. I was having a great time. Very little internet connection. Like, we had like 25 people on the Wi-Fi. So I was lucky if I got 2 seconds of connection. And Fabrizio Romano, I don't know if he confirmed that Sunderland got him, but he had an agreement with Sunderland, and he had an agreement with a newly formed Saudi League team called Neom. Neom? Sounds like a race car. Neom. And he chose Neom over Sunderland, which ends up being good because Robin Roofs was way less money and way better keeper, but I don't know. Does that wreck his chances at the Polish national team? I haven't been really watching Polska lately. But, yeah, it's not going to help him moving forward. But if he gets the money and comes back, who knows? The Gregorino. Gorio. Cold. Alright, these are low-key slowing down a little bit. They were hot to begin with. Now they're calming down a bit. We're going to push through, though. We're going to get a crazy pull. No, they gave her the Burger King crown. Yo. Oh, I love the internet, man. Oh my gosh. It's so good. It's so good. I miss the triple 79 plus packs so much right now for the Premium League SBC. I miss them too, man, but honestly, I hate to say it because I was the one who pushed them the most, probably out of any like menu grinder over player picks. There is something nice about turning your brain off and just making player picks. It's not as efficient, obviously. But, like, especially if you make so many League SBC runs, just having, like, a few hours where you're like, okay, I haven't done my dailies yet for the Daily Bronze, Daily Silver, Daily Gold. Haven't done the daily provisions, but I have the ones from yesterday. I have club stock to basically do, like, the next 10 League SBC runs. Let's just put it all into player picks and see what happens. It's been getting us so much fodder. But yeah, no. I'm curious. Who do you guys think's going to win the Prem? Do you guys think Arsenal has enough in the tank to get them to the finish line? Or do you think they're going to bottle for the likes of City? The issue is anytime Arsenal's been dropping points, feels like City drops points too. So they're not really making up the ground. Yet. That would be an interesting thing, having Arsenal win the league the season Sunderland stays up. This season, as much as people are hating on it for being not as quality football, lots of good moments. If Arsenal wins the league and Tottenham gets relegated, that alone, I think. Beautiful. 2 of the 3 newly promoted teams staying up as well. My goodness, you couldn't write a better script. Now all we need is like Sunderland to get European football. Put a bet for Arsenal quadruple at the start of the season. Are they what? Are they in all competitions still? Right? I'm not missing one, am I? Also, too, how much money do you get if they win the quadruple? Like, what were the odds, and what did you put on? Carabao, final in 10 days. The Carabao is always interesting because of how early the final is. Like, it's like you have most people on international break or, like, getting ready for that, or it's not like the tail end of the season yet. There's still a decent chunk of games left. Cup final. Alright, let's see what else. Is Enzo Lefebvre Sunderland's unsung hero this season? He's done well. Obviously, he had to miss PK, but I'm not going to hold that over him. I feel like him doing a shift out wide has been extremely needed. And then when Habib Diarra has been hurt, becoming more central has been phenomenal. His passing is just insane. If you can get him, Siddiqui, and Xhaka playing together, Habib as well, those four together, if you can find a way to fit them into a team, their football is so pretty. The guy that sold my shadows for a small loss at 1.6K. Why would you sell? Why wouldn't you buy and get your average way down? Got my boy looking right. Do you do walkouts? Nah, did him dirty. Why does that look like cobble? Yeah, dude, we have so many shadows in our club right now for 400 coins and under. Then when that daily SBC goes away, hopefully they short-term go up in price and we sell and make a crap ton of money and then we reinvest long-term once again. Katako. Intrigued by Granite's van. Reckon he's going camping over the lakes. Huh? Brother, what? PV, you started your game on Friday the 13th, and the game has a special starter. Who you rolling with? What are the options? Gaskley, Zubat, or is that Duskull? Dustnor? I can't remember who this first one is. I'm taking Gasly. Get me my Gengar. Speaking of Cobble, I just said Cobble a minute ago. I thought I saw him get a haircut on the timeline. Meanwhile, the Guatemalan Amateur Championships, they're literally playing on a dirt hill. The football pitch is on a sideways hill. There's not a flat part of this pitch. The lines are barely spray painted on. You go towards You go towards the sideline, and the ball goes back downhill towards you. That is brilliant. Oh my gosh. Dude, I would be playing long balls down that left side all day. That's brilliant. Kicks off World War III, yet manages. Oh! Oh. Ooh. I mean, I'll take it, but ooh. $20. Don't you love useless promo cards, guys? I love when we get a high number of promo cards that we'll never use outside of fodder. It's the best, man. And then people ask, oh, Mumbo, you packed 20. You must have gotten someone crazy. Who's the best you got? Besides the Queen Rolfo. I don't think I can name one. Doubling down on an investment that's going down isn't a good idea. It's not doubling down on an investment that's going down. It's understanding the long-term value of chem styles, if that's your goal. If your goal is short-term, yeah. There's probably things you want to do to avoid short-term things. Like an SBC getting released or daily objective for the next 2 weeks. That would give supply untradeable. But, again, if your goal like me is long-term, that just helps us get to 25 million a lot easier. The only issue you run into is if you're out of coins and you can't continue putting money into it. But if you have millions like us, we're just continuing to put millions in at that low price. And then sell with fluctuations. If it gets even cheaper, make even more coins on it. Because you got to remember too, I don't know how you guys are running your consumables, but regardless of what the price is, you can always make coins in the moment. You can always snipe under the current buy nows, bid under the current buy nows, and list for 200 to 300 above the current buy nows. And you get a ton of sales usually within the hour if you do it in bulk. So you could easily make 400 to 500 coins per card. Non-stop, no matter what the price is. If the price is cheap, you do that. You get more coins. You put more in your club. Because you have more in your club at that lower price, they go up in coins. Your investment side makes you more coins. You sell. You just keep doing that over and over. I think I can see them going between 250 to 600 for the rest of the year. Anchors are the one I'm more confident in than Shadows and Hunters. Shadows and Hunter are kind of like the poster card child ones for EA giving supply to them. Untradeable. But also, too, if you think of like stats, do people really need super big stat boosts to 2 areas? Or would they prefer smaller stat boosts in 3 areas? I think that one's going to be way more necessary when most of the stats get to the 90s. So I'll show you my investments right now if you guys want to see it. My biggest one by far is Anchors. I could be wrong, but didn't we get Anchors to 3 to 5K last year? By the end of the game? Yeah, we have 38 Hawks, 39 Engines, 4,040 Anchors, 116 Hunters, 898 Shadows. So I'll get over 1,000 Shadows. And then this weekend I'll probably push to 5K plus Anchors. The one I'm really excited about is the finishers and Deadeyes just organically over time. But where is it? My all-time favorite. This is going to be the most slept on one. Goalkeeper basic and basic. You can stack these in your club for 150, 200 on snipes and bids. They're constantly like pushing 400 to 600. But they'll have times where they're just uber expensive. And also too, I see a lot more people with special card trading doing the fake new card method. Which if you guys don't know what that is, I don't know if it has another name, but it's essentially people will take the cards that they played with. So let's say, for example, we'll use Pina, right? If I have a Pina and let's say someone packed her new Pina. Obviously, you want to do this with probably lower end cards, but you can do this with even older ones too. Let's take Pina's cheapest special card. Is she like 100K? Yeah, she's 100K. So if people were sitting here trying to snipe her and get her for a cheaper price, they'd want either her meta place or not play sell. They'd want her. She's even cheaper than that. Dang. Oh, it's because she's in packs right now. That's probably why. They'd want probably her meta chem style on it. So if people see that she's best with a hunter, they'll list for the hunter, and that'll usually do better. But people will put a basic on the card and treat it like it's a new card, because what people will do, especially if these pop up in the 59th minute at a good price, they won't check to see if she has games played. They'll just assume it's fresh and buy it in hopes of it being fresh, and then they click on it. It's like, oh, I thought I bought a fresh card. It actually has 83 games on it. But yeah, that 77 actually might be a good flip if it goes one under. But yeah, goalkeeper basics, the one I think would be even better. Goalkeeper basics was extinct after shapeshifters last year. Okay. Yeah. And that's the beauty of diversification, right? If you're getting more of these in your club, even if you're not invested in these, if you were just spamming League SBCs and storing them in your club and not selling right away, you're putting hundreds of thousands of coins to millions of coins throughout the year into your club without you realizing it. Then we didn't even get into like leagues either. Imagine when we get like the EFL team of the season, EFL Championship, the EFL League One. We'll get a few probably Scottish Premier League cards for like the rest of the world and stuff like that. They'll have a ton of these areas where it's not all the time, but if you were quick selling your Scottish Prem, and in the meantime you could have packed 100 of them, maybe there's a time these are 200 to 500. You make infinitely more. But the way I kind of refer to it either way, it's like a zero risk investment. I call it my piggy bank though. If you don't know what a piggy bank is, piggy banks, especially in the United States, the physical piggy bank, you put quarters, dimes, pennies in. It's not a lot of money, but it adds up over time. Same thing applies here. If I ever want to get rid of what's in my piggy bank, historically, you'd either break the piggy bank or you just bring it into the bank and they'd empty it for you. And that's essentially what this is. Are we never going to sell our Serie BKT cards? Sweet. I can quick sell and get 1,600 coins. Am I in need of desperate need of 1,600? I could quick sell them right now and take this in low risk areas. Do I have transfer list space? If so, I could list some of these and try to get sales. People are going to get injured for Weekend League. Let me list some gold common injury cards. Get some sales on that. All kind of applies. You got 144 shadows and 116 anchors. Nice. So earlier we were picking up we're picking up anchors today for 500 and under. We sniped one for 300 when they were 550 within the hour. What are they at right now? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's pick some up. Oh, yes. Fluctuation time, baby. $200 coins. Let's go. Almost missed that snipe, by the way. Another 400. But yeah. Highly recommend if you have the coins, diversifying a bit. It's going to be super nice. But like also too, with goalkeeper basics and basics, I feel like there's just not a ton of supply. So even when you have like a few of us do it, so quickly it goes up. Like if we look at goalkeeper basics right now, they're probably all what, 400 plus? Yeah, they're all 500. We got a ton of these for 250, 300. If you bought all these, it's less than 3 full pages. There's not a ton of supply. So it's like for these, if you're trying to get more of the 2Xs for flips, this is the more likely to get you a lot of short-term 2Xs. But long-term, like Sire was saying, Sire bars, they went extinct. Not saying they'll go extinct again, but logic still applies. All right, but we'll do more of that investment. I want to get down to hopefully 1.5 mil by the end of the weekend. I don't know if that'll be possible because we'll still be flipping cards and we have special cards that we're flipping as well. They'll give us more coins. But it won't hurt. All right. How do we get more gold rares to pop up in here? We're up to 80s now. Lovely. Kicks off World War III, yet manages to squeeze in a podcast with Jake Paul. Remarkable priorities. Dude, the memes on Sunderland Twitter today are just top class. Leonardo Iola on his terrible experience with Claudio Ranieri, the coach who led historic Leicester to the Premier League, to the Championship. As coach, very good. As person, a disaster. Oh. Dang, man. We were in Los Angeles. I had 2 offers from Premier League clubs that would double my salary and give me a chance to play, and I hadn't been playing even though we just won the title. I sit down with them and say, Claudio, I got these 2 offers to go play to earn more money. He tells me, no, Leo, I want you to stay with me because I need you. This year we're playing Champions League in both cups. You're going to get way more minutes. He told me he wasn't bringing in anyone. The last day of the transfer window, the last day, just like they love it in England, bam, 30 million for Slimani. I said, I'm not going to play. I go to his office, ask him about it. He says, look, I didn't know this is the club's doing. I let him have it. I said a whole bunch of stuff. Dang. Makes sense. I'd be mad too. Wait. I'm going to say a name. I'm curious. Has anyone heard of this guy or seen him play recently? Okay? Daner Evangelista. Daner Evangelista. Anybody know who I'm talking about? There's a point to this, trust. It's a 17-year-old, or he was 17 in March of 2025, that Chelsea signed from Corinthians for 10 mil plus 4 in add-ons. Where does this man play? Did he stay in the Liga de Brazil? I feel like I've heard nothing about this guy. I don't even remember Chelsea signing him. Like, what? How many of these type of players do they have? And inevitably, when are they getting game time for Chelsea? When are they going to play? How's this going to work? I need to see their... I need to go to their transfer market and see every single player under contract at Chelsea, how long the contracts are, and who they are. Wait, Time Wars next week? This is a monumental meme right before the derby. This could cook. Let's go. Alright, surely we're about to run out of gold rares. How many 80s do we have? Let's go. Alright, sweet boys. I'm going to finish up the provisions off stream. I'll do some League SBCs. I'm going to go hit a workout. Leg day today, baby. Not sure if we're going to be live Saturday yet. We'll see. I'll let you know if we are. Outside of that, no stream on Sunday like normal, so the next time you'll see me live is Monday. We should have another video go up in some shorts. We're on 289 anchors now. Let's go, buddy. GG. We're going to get a bunch more chem salves too. We did an update chem salve vid this week. If you missed it, came out yesterday. Feel free to take a look at that. Making really good coins on those fluctuations right now. But yeah, take it easy, guys. Have a good rest of your weekend. Hopefully your team that you support wins. Unless you support Brighton, then I hope you lose at the Stadium of Light against Sunderland. God bless, my friends.